Hello guys, today we're going to be focusing on decimal arithmetic.
So our first problem is 8.5 plus 1.2. So this is how we lay it out. We'd always make sure the decimal points are aligned. So we'd write 8.5 and 2. So we lay it out normally, but just the decimal points are aligned. Then we just add as normal. If you didn't see my last video, then I suggest you watch that first. So 5 plus 2 would be 7. 8 plus 1 would be 9. So our final answer should be 9.7. Okay, so our new problem is 5.2 plus 3.9. So we do the exact same thing. 2 plus 9 is 11. So we put the 1 here and the 1 here. So 5 plus 3 is 8. But plus the 1 we had from earlier will be 8 plus 1, which is 9. So our answer would be 9.1. So now we're going to try some subtraction. So our problem is 7.4 minus 4.2. So we would do 4 minus 2, which is 2. And 7 minus 4, which is 3. So our answer would be 3.2. Okay, so our next problem is 8.1 minus 6.2. So we've laid it out, and now we're going to get started. So we can't do 1 minus 2, so we would have to borrow 1 from the 8, so this would be 7, and this would be 11. Now, 11 minus 2 would be 9. 7 minus 6 would be 1. So our answer would be 1.9. Okay, now we have a new problem, 1.3 times 8. So we lay it out a bit differently compared to the previous ones. We'd lay it out like this. 1.3. We're putting the 8 here, not in the ones column. So then we just multiply. 3 times 8 is 24. Put the 2 here. 1 times 8 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. And then, once you've done the multiplication step, since there's 1 digit after the decimal point here, you need to make sure there's 1 digit after the decimal point here. So the final answer would be 10.4. Okay, so we're doing another multiplication problem, but this time, notice how both the numbers have 2 digits. To make this easy, I'm going to use different colors. So, first we would do 2 times 4, which is 8. So that's this we've just done. And now we're going to do 1 times 2, which is 2. And now what we're going to do is we're going to write a 0 right here because we're onto the next section now. And you don't have to do this, but I prefer to do it because it makes it easier to work with. Once I've done working with a number, I prefer to cross it out, but you don't have to do this. Okay, now I'm going to use a different color. So I'm going to do 1 times 4, which is simply 4, and 1 times 1, which is 1. So now what we're going to do is simply add these together. But before we finish, notice how at the start there was one number after the decimal place here, plus another one here. So what we're going to do is going to make sure there are two numbers after the decimal point here. So we're going to add the point here. So our final answer is 1.68. I hope you understood that. Okay, we're going to finish off with some division. So we have 0.5. Okay, so we're going to finish off with division. So we have 10.25 divided by 0.5. Before we begin, we need to multiply this by 10 and same with this. So our new problem is 102.5 divided by 5. It should be pretty easy from here. 5 goes into 10. Exactly twice. 5 goes into 2. 0 times. We need to remember to write in the decimal point here. Last one. 5 will go into 25 times. So our final answer would be 20.5. Thank you very much for watching my video, and if you're interested in more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, like and follow. Next time, we'll focus on fractions.